This is not what I expected.
Oh, it's a bit boozy.
There's even a gold leaf on here.
I think they may be a genius.
Yum, 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 yum town.
Let's get merry because today we're here to try each other's festive desserts.
Hi, I'm Ismat. I'm a food creative based in Sydney.
Hi everyone, I'm Jess and I'm a chef.
Hi, my name is Breda. I'm a food creative from Sydney.
Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm a tasty producer at BuzzFeed Oz, and my favourite thing about the festive period is dancing to Mariah Carey, clearly.
Festive desserts, like that's your time to do like showstopper, table piece.
It's gotta be indulgent, it's gotta be delicious, it's gonna blow everyone away.
The way today is going to work is that we have 4 amazing festive desserts that we're going to try, rate out of 10, and then pick a winner. But let's be real, we're tasting desserts today, so we're all winners.
I'm feeling super excited to share my culture.
I'm feeling very nervous about my dish today because you always think that your food is good and you're just not sure if it really is. So I'm going to find out.
Let's get some festive dishes into my belly and then, you know, I'll go and have a food coma later.
My dish is deep fried sesame balls with a black sesame filling. There would be massive family gatherings at my grandparents' place and my grandpa would be frying these sesame balls in his kitchen every Chinese New Year. I think the sesame balls are great because they're crunchy, they're chewy, they're sweet. I mean, like, what's there not to like? First, we toast the black sesame seeds. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of white sesame in there so then we can see when they're ready and toasted. Set up a bain-marie, put in the coconut oil, peanut butter, sugar, and ground black sesame. Stir everything together and then chill it down in the fridge. In a mixing bowl, put glutinous rice flour, and baking powder. Dissolve your sugar in the coconut cream and water and pour it into the dry ingredients. Knead everything together to form a dough. Roll the set filling into small balls. Grab some dough, roll it between your palms to form a smooth ball, then encase the filling into the dough. Spray some water on the ball and coat it in sesame seeds, and then we'll drop it into the fryer. Keep moving them around in the hot oil until they are nice and golden. Then take them out, give them a rest, and serve it to your family and friends.
Oh my goodness, it looks like we have a sesame extravaganza.
They've served me some balls.
First impressions, incredibly intimidating.
This is not what I expected to see today.
It's got a good, nice little crunch to it.
Yeah, let me break it. Let's do that first. To see if there's a, yup, there's a filling. Yup, I was right.
What on earth?
That's a party, I love it.
Coconutty, some peanut buttery.
This is like lava in the middle.
I've never had anything like this, actually.
I want to keep eating this.
I think they may be a genius.
The perfect balance between salty sweet.
It's definitely from like another culture that it just wouldn't be served at Christmas. In fact, when is it supposed to be served?
Lunar New Year.
Oh, it's Lunar New Year. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, I could easily put like these all away. I probably shouldn't, but could easily put them away.
I've actually never had this before. Super impressed by the flavor and the structure and that crunch. Solid 9.
I gotta give it a 9. Red hot yes from me.
There is actually nothing I can fault. I feel like this is an understated showstopper in its own right. For that reason, I want to give this one a 10 out of 10.
Today I've prepared my punch in the face tiramisu. I love to make a tiramisu every year for Christmas. My brother-in-law is Italian, so he puts on a full spread for lunch, and I feel like that's the perfect context for a perfect tiramisu. I think mine is going to win today because it's packed full of mind-altering substances by way of booze. So I'm going to start by making my biscuits. So I'll add half of my sugar to my egg yolks and give that a good mix. Then I'm going to mix up my egg whites and fold those two together. After that, I'll sift over my flour and corn flour and then fold that through once again before transferring it to a piping bag. I'm going to pipe these out onto a tray and then I'm going to get them into the oven for 10 minutes at 180 degrees. Now for the cream, give the egg yolks a good whisk, then you can add your mascarpone cream and your whiskey and whip it. Then I add my whipped cream and mix it through. Then I've got 500 mils of strong coffee, some Mr. Black and some whiskey, and that is my little tiramisu twist. Add a layer of cream over the biscuits, then I finish it off with some cocoa powder, some grated chocolate, and a little bit of orange zest.
Do you have a spoon or we're going with fork for the tiramisu?
Sorry, yes.
I'm like, come on now, Tom.
But it's a cake. You have some people have cakes with forks, right?
Who does? Do not trust those people. Yes, yes, yes. I love me some tiramisu. Italians in the back, let me know.
Chocolate.
It's got showstopper appeal because It's a big dish. You usually make it in like a big bowl. Everyone wants a scoop and you always go back for seconds.
I want to see if it's boozy. I like a tiramisu that's a little bit boozy.
Oh, the layers, the lady fingers. Ooh, the lady fingers look like homemade. Because you can tell the difference between lady fingers that you bought and lady fingers that are homemade. And these are 100% homemade, so I'm into it.
See a bit of orange zest on top, which is a very special touch. I think that's rather festive, reminds me of Christmas.
Hold on, you could say, okay, let's tiramisu.
Tiramisu?
Like, let's see.
Let's tiramisu if this is any good.
Oh, it's a bit boozy.
It's not boozy enough for me.
There's like a choc orange flavor going on.
What an incredible dish. And also everyone around the table, it's the festive time, like spoon a bit of this, spoon a bit of that, you know? I don't know why I sounded like Oprah all of a sudden, you know? A bit of tiramisu for you, tiramisu for you, tiramisu for everyone.
I think maybe like some things that could have been adjusted is the level of soaking for the sponge fingers. They might have been more softer if they had been soaked a bit longer.
A lot's going on in here. Like the cream is wowza, and you can also tell the quality of the chocolate is just high quality.
For me, I really like it. The lady fingers are missing the moistness of an excellent tiramisu. So today I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
I think the chef has thought about this one, knew that they wanted to serve a crowd pleaser to some judges, and that's exactly what they've done. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10.
You get a little bit of everything with this one. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10.
I'm making brandy spiked custard-filled donuts. It is a twist on the brandy custard that my grandma makes at Christmas time. So mine is going to be the best because it's got booze in it and I've made it look super fancy. Gonna blow the judges away. So the first step, I need to make the donut dough. So I'm going to add some flour, yeast, salt, all the dry ingredients, and I'm gonna put the wet ingredients in. So we've got some warm milk, eggs, and butter. Stir that with a fork until it comes together and makes a sticky mass. Add that to a floured surface and knead for about 10 minutes, and time to rest in an oiled bowl. I have a pot of hot milk and vanilla going, and I'm just gonna bring that up to a simmer. I have another bowl here that's got some eggs in it and some corn flour with a bit of sugar. You put the milk into the bowl and then the bowl back into the pan. So that makes creme patissiere. I'm gonna add in some cinnamon and also some brandy. Thanks, Grandma. Now it's time to fry the donuts and it's time to fill them up. I'm gonna pipe in some jam and that creme patissiere. I'm going to pipe on a swirl of custard on top, sprinkle some sugar on, and now to torch it with some fire. I'm so excited to share this with everyone.
This is a textural, multi-dimensional playground that I want to play in.
So my first food job was in a donut business, doing things very much like
It
this.
looks like it's filled with something.
I can see the cook on the dough is nice.
There's a little bit of a crunch situation. So that's a brulee where someone's used a blowtorch, taken some time. So a lot of artistry has gone into this.
This is like something you'll find at a fancy pastry shop.
Oh my God. The filling of this donut?
I don't know how to approach this. All right.
I think it's a cherry, boozy cherry sauce inside with a vanilla custard, and there's cinnamon sugar on the outside. So all these components are really Christmassy. When you eat it, you just feel like, I don't know, like Jingle Bells starts playing, I don't know.
Jam and the cream and the brulee, and it's a donut. It's like there's a lot going on.
Is it bad if I like lick it with my finger?
To me, this is a really fun chef, a really creative chef. It's super festive. I love that play on brandy custard and jam at Christmas time.
I love it. Like, who doesn't love a good donut? The only thing for me is that the center, I don't know if it's meant to be like that, but it's a little bit not cooked through.
Yum, 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 yum town. I'm gonna give this another 8.
I reckon that's a solid 8.5.
Donuts are not really a festive dish that comes to mind, but when you eat it, the flavors really makes you feel like it's Christmas. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10.
I chose to make this festive pavlova wreath today because it reminds me of my family, and it's also just one of those stunners where you put it on the table and everyone's like, ooh! I think my dish has a special moment today because it's classic Australian with the pavlova, but then a nice little remix on top. To make the meringue, you get 5 egg yolks and whisk that to stiff peaks while gradually adding caster sugar. Then you put in some vinegar and corn flour, mix that together until you get some beautiful glossy peaks, and bake that at 120 degrees for 2 hours until the meringue is just set, and leave it to cool overnight. After that, it gets topped off with a beautiful vanilla cream, some raspberry coulis, light cheese, and some pistachios, and for a little extra special touch, a little edible gold.
This screams Christmas to me right now. I'm hearing jingle bells,
Raspberries, lychee, pistachio nuts.
Rudolph's red nose has been smudged all over this plate because we have a raspberry swirl of some sort.
Confession, I don't like pavlova, so this could be awkward.
There's even a gold leaf on here.
I'm kind of eating this with my eyes already, and I can tell that these flavors are very nicely put together and balanced.
So raspberries definitely have a place on a pav, but pistachios and lychee?
Straight away, I can tell this meringue is pretty perfect. You've got some crunch, you've got some little fluffy bits on the inside.
So perfectly balanced. The tartness from the fresh raspberry, you've got the sweetness from the meringue. The cream isn't overly sweet.
The lychee, I didn't expect it to work.
Somebody has chosen fruits that are a little sour. That cuts through really nicely. I love that. And I love the flavor and texture of the pistachio. So cool. All right, you've converted me.
I don't even usually like pavlovas. This is a 10 out of 10. Like, the colors are Christmassy. You've got the green from the pistachios, the red from the raspberry coulis. Pavlova is an Australian classic, or is it a Kiwi classic?
Let's not get into that.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
I'm gonna give this one because, as I said before, I really don't like pavlova, but this one was put together in such a way that I'm pretty happy with it. It's delicious, I love it.
The one thing that's letting it down for me is just the combination of flavors. Overall, not my top pick. I want to give this one out of 10.
I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. It's a very nostalgic and special recipe for me because my grandpa used to make it. Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Let us know what you want to see next.